Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here, and today, almost forgot to do this video, but this is a review of my last online case break of Allen Ginter. This was a random team setup with Leighton sports cards, and I got 2 spots and did okay. One of the teams was the Rays, and the other was Yankees. So let's go ahead and start opening these up. I got these to go through, so I'll show you what I ended up with. In a case break, you buy a team and you get all the cards that come of that player, of that team. So any hits or anything you get of those guys. So I'm not going to read off all these, just going to show what I got. These are the Rays, Evan Longoria, Chris Archer, not sure why that's in there, but that's awesome. Jonathan LaCroix, mini, black border. He's Brewers though, so somebody messed up there. That's a good card. I like that. He's on the Rangers now and doing really good. That's a great trade for the Rangers. Paul Molitor. Not sure why there's Brewers in here. Oh, it was Rays and Brewers because the Rays and Brewers were combined together because they don't have a lot of great cards in this set. So one of the spots was Tampa Bay Rays and Brewers. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why am I getting Brewers here? Full size Jonathan LaCroix, Ryan Braun, Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, of course the great Brewers. Brewers actually is not a bad team to get. There's a regular Jonathan LaCroix, and there's a Robin Yount black border. Nice. I'm a big fan of minis of retired players. They look really cool, I think. And there's another Robin Yount. I'll save that one. Let's see, the next one. Let's get these out of here. That's just peanuts. Let's go with this one. This is some of the Yankees. There's a Greg Bird rookie, Masahiro Tanaka, Teixeira, Dylan Betances, Aroldis Chapman. There's a Brian McCann mini. Oh, that's an A&G back. There's a Tanaka mini. It's kind of cool how they did some of the minis horizontal. Like there's the regular card of Tanaka, and they instead of just making it another vertical mini, made it a horizontal mini. That's pretty cool that they did that. Wow, I didn't even know this. This is a Brooklyn back Tanaka. Wow, that's a surprise. Brooklyn back are hand numbered to 25, as you can see there. That one's number 10 of 25. So that's a really nice hit right there. I didn't even know I got. Don Mattingly, Carlos Beltran, who's now on the Rangers and doing really good. That was another good trade for the Rangers. Really solidified their lineup. Roger Clemens. Yankees are a pretty good team to get. Obviously, there's so many great players, and Ginter puts a lot of old timers in there. So just think of all the great Yankees that have been throughout history. You can find in Allen Ginter. There's a Teixeira mini. Check these backs on these. There's a couple Greg Bird minis. One's an A&G back. There's Babe Ruth. Back to some Rays. There's a Brad Boxberger mini. Evan Longoria mini. That is Alex Cobb. Stub. Some people think it's kind of annoying, but I like it, is you get a bunch of extra cards of that team. Like I did Rangers on a bunch of them. I have a bunch of extra Rangers cards I can share with my friends, or also get autographed with the extras. So that's why I like to do Allen Ginter, because if you look at the surface of the card, it's just perfect for autographs, and the cards aren't too busy, so the autograph really pops. Sent out about 50 cards to different players to get signed, and you can watch some of those videos as we get the cards back. I have a series of videos for those. There's a couple hits in this little pile, so I'm going to put them over there. Okay, first we'll look at the base cards first. And this was one case, so look at how many Yankees you get, for instance, out of a case. That's interesting. There's two different views of Ref Snyder. I have not seen that. Okay, this is the SP. So this one's the SP. This one's the regular. I did not know there was two different Rob Ref Snyder rookies. Cool. I just learned that just now. There's a Don Mattingly mini. Here we go. There's a Brian McCann and Aroldis Chapman minis. If you get case break, you're going to get pretty much all the base cards from that team. And pretty much all the places that do online breaks, they take really good care of your good cards. As you'll see, all these are nice and protected, and top loaders and stuff. Alex Rodriguez. Some more Yankees there. Okay, let's see. I had a lot of fun doing them. They're fun to watch. They'll post the videos of the break on YouTube and stuff, so you can watch it or watch it live, or watch them do the break. And it's pretty fun, pretty exciting to do a break. So you get some value just out of watching it. It's pretty fun, and sometimes you get lucky and get a good team that they're all over in that case. You know, I did really good. I got some rip cards this year. It's very hard for me to get rip cards. There's Don Mattingly mini, A and Z back. There's a black border Tanaka mini. There is a Gary Sanchez mini. Andy Pettit. That's sweet. Carlos Beltran mini. Masahiro Tanaka. Just a personal note, I've always been a big Beltran fan. I was a huge Royals fan growing up, and that was one of the reasons why I kind of got out of baseball, is because the Royals they had to just let him go for practically nothing, and it just really soured me on baseball for a while. And then I moved to a different place and kind of got more into baseball again. Here in Texas, started watching the Rangers, and now Carlos Beltran's a Ranger, so that's pretty cool. Full circle for that. Alright. Got some Rays in this little package here. That's weird. No card in, just a top loader. Oh, there's the card. Let me put this in the top loader real quick, so when we show them, we'll see it. Okay. Came out of the top loader somehow. There is a Luke Mail mini. There's Brad Boxberger A&G back mini, and they're actually not that expensive to get in on a break. Just get in on a cheap team. It just makes it fun, even just getting in on a cheap team. And if you don't get any hits, a lot of times they'll give you a prize for not getting a hit. So it's kind of a win-win. It's fun to do, and you might end up with some really cool cards out of it too. So I'm definitely going to do some next year. Not as many though, but we'll do some. Kind of went overboard with them this year, and there is a couple other ones that are like kind of late in the game ones that I'm going to try to get in on. So may very well have a couple other break videos, online break result videos to show coming up here in the next few weeks. There's an Andrew Miller. He's a really good pitcher, mini. Now in the Indians. There's an A-Rod mini. Okay, there is another Andrew Miller, another Brooklyn back. Awesome. So I ended up getting 2 Brooklyn backs out of these minis. This is number 02 out of 25, and they're both really good players. Andrew Miller and Tanaka, I think was the other one. Let's go see. Yeah, Tanaka. So, wow, that's 2 really nice hits right there. It's probably nicer than a lot of my actual hits, actually. And these are 2 exceptional pitchers. I just want to show an example of, like, here is Brad Boxberger. That's the A&G back, and this is the Brooklyn back. You can see there, it's a totally different back. It's got it says Brooklyn on the symbol. Symbols it's a different, a totally different logo in the middle of the A&G. And of course you have the hand numbered system up here. So that's awesome. I think I only have like 3 or 4 in my whole collection. So that was awesome to get 2 just in this one case break. Okay, so now to the hits. And I'm going to kind of arrange my hits like this. Okay. So here's hit number 1. Jacoby Ellsbury jersey relic for the Yankees. Very cool. He's a good outfielder. Brett Gardner, Yankees jersey relic. You got a Ryan Braun jersey relic for the Brewers. Of course, he's with the performance enhancing stuff. Kind of the shine has left him a little bit, but he's still a good player. Just wish he wouldn't have gotten involved in that. There's a Jacoby Ellsbury mini framed relic with a pinstripe. Did I have a pinstripe on the other one? Nope. So it's always cool to get a pinstripe on your framed relic. And there is an autograph, Greg Bird. Very awesome. And he's a rookie. And also Rob Refsnyder rookie autograph. So came out of there with a couple autographs and some nice relics. And 2 Brooklyn backs. So the Yankees end up being a really good random to get. Good deal. Well worth it. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.